Stepping off the porch stoop. Hey, Kevin from 8 o'clock Tomato Talk. Hey guys, I got a camera person again. I got a family member at the camera. Let's go. We're gonna do my 5 favorite fall crops we like to plant every year. Let's go. So guys, keep in mind, I'm in zone 6B, southern Indiana. So what you're seeing was planted anywhere from 2 to 6 or 7 weeks ago. So I started my fall planting when it was still in the mid 90s. Shade cloth, keep it alive, keep it watered, and as the cool weather comes, these cool loving plants flourish. So just another bonus though, if you're in zones 8A all the way into 9 and a little bit above, start planting these things from seed right now, guys, and you can get your harvest going early December for you guys, because you're gonna have a lot longer season. Your fall is much more gentle than ours. Ours drops like a hatchet here in about 2 weeks. Let's check it out. All right, guys, let me get this okra leaf out of the way. First one on the list, radishes. These radishes were only planted a couple weeks ago. We're in zone 6B, southern Indiana. Total 4-season weather. First frost date is about 2 weeks out. It's October 10th right now. These should harvest. We should be able to get a harvest out of it. Call them the jackrabbit of the garden. Jackrabbit of the garden. So radishes. This is a crimson giant radish right here. You can see how healthy they are, looking really good. And so that's the last thing I've planted as far as fall garden. So number 1, radishes. Let's move on to number 2. Guys, I'm so excited about this. Number 2 on my list, and really a number 1 star, Swiss chard. This is 2 Swiss chard plants. Look at the size of these leaves. See my hand? I don't have small hands. Look at how big this is. Guys, the cool thing about this plant is these have overwintered. I planted these last fall for the fall garden. If you've seen the past videos, the original 5x3 is right here. This is the original 5x3. Had carrots over there. We had some Swiss chard here. These babies overwintered last year, grew into the spring. I didn't get much of a cropping off of them. This year, they've just taken off into the fall as it's cooled down. And they just look amazing right now. So I've been picking on these. I just picked off of these. You can see I'm picking the outside leaves first. All right, you can see they're cut, and I just let the middle ones grow and mature, and then I cut them from the outside in. And these will crop all the way up. These things are hardy down to like 22, 21 degrees, Swiss chard. Excellent. Let's move on to number 3. Guys, right next door in the 8x3, we have, I'm so proud of this. These are Tokinashi Japanese turnips. And these are the little round white ones you see. They're almost like a radish, but they are a turnip. They are in the brassica family, different than a radish. The seed is totally different. Look at this lushness. This is a dual purpose crop. We can eat if you look down in here, camera person, you can see these balls starting to form. Little white ones right there I'm pointing at. Those will be about the size of a quarter, and we'll harvest those and eat the roots. But for now, any day now, I can start harvesting these fall greens for the table. Sauteed, even chopped up fresh, as tender as they are. They love the cold weather, guys. They're gonna be a sweeter green than they would be in the springtime because of the cool weather. All right, so we're gonna move over to the north garden for number 4 and number 5. Let's go. All right, guys, north garden, here we are. It's already shady over here. This always gets hit first. The woods are right here. So we really have to focus on planting shade-loving plants over here. Number 4 on the list, we have a nice, lovely row of dwarf kale right here. So these are almost parsley-like, like a parsley kind of leaf. Some kale, the kale I grew in California was called Halbhoner Gruner Krauser. Did I say that right? Halbhoner Gruner Krauser. In case you didn't hear that. A German variety, big as a laundry basket. This one here, I'm starting with a shorter season kale because we are in 4 seasons right now. I don't have the luxury of picking kale without protection in late December like I could in zone 9B in Southern California. So a dwarf variety of kale right here. Can't remember the exact name of it. I'll be picking off of these starting in about 2 weeks. These are gonna love it. All the way down to probably 18, 20 degrees, guys, for these. After that, I'll throw a shade or a plastic floating row cover on them, and we can harvest these all the way up into mid-January. Number 4, kale. Okay. All right, guys, number 5, lettuce. This is Jiok Chima, an Asian lettuce. Look at the beauty of these things, guys. Such a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful lettuce, bicolored with that ruddy red mixed with the green leaves. Just love this lettuce. I'm excited. It's the first time I've grown it, but I always grow lettuce in a fall garden, especially now in 4 seasons. Hoping to get a good crop off of this. Let's swing over here real quick to look at the brand new lettuce. This is a second planting. You can see 1, 2, 3 rows of it right here. I hope you can see that on camera. They're just coming up. I'm probably gonna pick these as young baby greens. We're gonna have a frost in a couple weeks, so anyway, there's that. But guess what? I have a bonus, number 6. We're not stopping at 5. Let's go over here. Guys, carrots, I almost forgot. Carrots in the fall. Something wonderful happens to root crops when the cold snaps begin. There's actually a sort of natural antifreeze that occurs that gets sent from the carrot into it sends it into its roots to keep it from freezing. But the antifreeze translates to us as a sweetness that you just don't get in the springtime. So isn't that wonderful? Sweet antifreeze. Anyway, it's not really that, but you get the idea. It sends it into the roots to keep it from freezing, but we get to benefit in the form of sweeter tasting roots. So carrots, number 6. Guys, thanks for watching 8 o'clock Tomato Talk. This was not 5, but 6 with the carrots of my favorite and must-have fall crops to plant every year. These were all planted, just so you know, between late August in Zone 6B and mid-September. So you don't want to plant in the fall, you want to be growing in the fall. So hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for tuning in, guys. See you soon. Bye-bye.